moving between lanes for his ganks, right? And so he can get a couple of stacks off, which are high level in terms of the dota.
Smoked up, actually.
All right, who's dying first?
You're all alone
in this game. Do you think it's Tomato?
Say again?
Who do you think is going to die first? I mean, we're so... Oh, it's ice. It's ice, ice, ice. That's who.
And I missed it.
God. Oh, jeez. Nuts.
Low on mana, does have a man.
Enough for both Flame Guard and Searing Chains.
So the chains. Here comes the disruptor. There's the...
Type is 1 over 2. It's only one more strike.
Who's going to run down? Abed does find it with the slight. Now Moon's actually pretty low. This is a disaster for Infamous. Jabs helping him finish off that next kill, and it's a double for Abed. He will go down, and Wu should be able to get a double. He cleans it up, but it's an Oracle. That is not the hero you want getting all that gold now. Mason's farming pretty well, though. Number 2 on CS overall. 5-minute bounties. Looks like Wu snuck over and grabbed it. DJ.
Jabs as well was invis ruined underneath moves and took it.
They might get Papita stuck inside the kinetic field. Jabs sets it up, and Ice 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 secures the kill. And that might have actually been a kill there.
Wow.
Look at that. How's that for
Dota adds up,
bud?
There you go. Got him. Well, how about MP on the run up top here?
And he's dead. Mason picks one up.
You think you can fool Mason with illusions? He sees through your trickery.
It is true. Ooh, level 6 Ursa.
Level 6 Doom.
Out that triple stack rather. Up top, DJ caught by the Fortune's End. Mason comes in. That's a kill for the Ursa.
This is a really nice game adjustment from Fnatic, though, because I was talking about how they don't really have the best heroes for rotating. No armlet gaming. At least I haven't seen anyone go for it yet. It's all about the Radiance and then maybe either Manta or right into a Blink sometimes, too, if you want to play aggressive. Wu just getting chased.
Some big-time trouble. Abed might have made it a little too deep for this. Silenced, doomed, and certainly dead. Hand it over to Tomato. Very nice there. Meanwhile, up top, Mason with a dive onto DJ. But MP makes the rotation. Ice, Ice, Ice also. Momentum of the game, and I mean, you can snowball just with fighting items. You don't have to play so passive. But Ice, 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 he's going to be in a little deep. Speaking of aggression. Ooh.
Jabs able to glimpse, but now Papita's been sticking around a bit too long, so yeah, yours is dead.
Abed now joining the party. Papita should be okay here, I think. Abed still gets the
side shot.
Primal Roar comes out onto Wu. Follow up, Jabs with the glimpse onto Papita. Wu getting very low. Looks like he'll just barely survive. No, the last tick from Jabs. He gets the last laugh.
All right, so now it's a 2K lead for Infamous, but of course they have an Alchemist, so that's not any sort of a game-breaking lead by any means here. They are right on top of Papita. He's getting low.
Ultimate from the Coddle. Pretty well placed. Might clip him once more, and it does. Oracle healing him up. Starting to feel that regen. Mason posturing like he wants to go in and maybe take a fight. Even the Primal Roar used.
Everything was a little off.
And now Jabs, he's going to get caught by Moose. Magnetize should be enough to secure that one. TP home from
the jungle. So max efficiency, but no structures taken here. And I think they'll be able to defend in time, but they go straight onto Wu.
They find him. That's an Oracle down. Static Storm used for...
Yeah, they don't have scan up.
But DJ, he's going to bump right into him. Fortune's End. Mason, he's going to get there in time to lay in the damage. Some
yeah, someone has built Spirit Vessel for the Alchemist. And it looks like he's just going to be the best target, or the best hero for it, rather. Mono gets targeted in the mid lane.
He's in big trouble. That's going to be a great Static Storm kinetic field.
Nowhere around this map a little bit by the combination of the Nog and the Beastmaster. So this strategy from Fnatic definitely working out. They are just completely dodging fights.
Now baiting with this Doom right now. They will catch the initiation. Moves goes in deep, gets off a nice magnetize. Papita still hanging on to that ultimate, but wow, DJ gets destroyed. Infamous in good shape, thinking about the Doom.
Speaking of wrapping around, everyone from Fnatic is lurking.
But Mason, he caught one. Looks like they've got vision of it, and this wraparound will be thwarted. Tomato gonna stun himself. Maybe an opening for Fnatic to go, but not gonna go for it. Instead, they'll just send in the Necro units. They lose one. Song of the Siren. MP gets a pretty good setup on
Moose is ready, though.
Ursa and Doom. Tomato with a stun, throws it across. Static Storm, Kinetic Field. Ice is still going to die. This combo's not going to go the way they thought it would. Pepita's still alive and healthy, charging into the back line with a Doom available. Be very conservative about this cooldown. Ember Spirit flying around the back line, trying to pick off Wu, but he gets off the false promise in time. Now Mason jumps in. They finally deploy the Doom, and Abed gets punished hard for his greedy commitment. Now on the other side, DJ. They've got the detection. They've got the damage. 3 dead for Fnatic. It's all infamous.
Wow, how did that turn? I guess just not enough damage to start. Oh, he still gets that bounty rune as jabs. I'm not sure if he wants this Earth Spirit here. Good thing he doesn't have any mana, though.
Now with Roach on nearby, I don't know who this favors. Moo's going to end up going down, but Mason just appears out of the pit with an Aegis in hand. Can't quite finish off Jazz, but now Tomato's here with that Blink Dagger and a stun in tow. Will-O-Wisp from the Keeper of the Light breaks up the fight a fair amount. Maybe they can make the retreat. They're trying to focus down the ultimate, and they'll get it, but it's at the cost of the Aegis. Ursa coming back to life. Infamous, low on HP. They are going to back out. Maybe looking to reinitiate those. Pepita gets pulled in by the glimpse. Kinetic Field, he won't be able to make it out. But the Shadow Blade keeps him alive. Illuminate, not enough damage.
Yeah, no.
Nearby.
They should be able to get both these towers without much of a fight.
Ice looking to TP out. Tomato. They get there in time. See you later. Nice pick off.
He'll have his Manta, his Lotus Orb to deal with the Blinding Light and the Spirit Vessel.
I think the armor on the Lotus Orb also helps a little bit. Double him up. DJ. Gonna be an easy pick. Coddle made a paper at this stage. Force Staff Glimmer, just the ultimate. And now Pepita's here.
Yeah, it's taken so long that the allies have arrived.
Ice trying to make it back into the trees. They'll have to stun with a concoction. And Mason, oh, hello.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tomato's gonna be level 20 soon. And he can go for that concoction damage.
Mid lane, initiation onto Disruptor. Moves, maybe looking for a solo kill, but does not have the mana for Magnetize. Kinetic Field comes out just in time. Roll forward, jabs. Could still be in trouble, but the bolas.
Bottom tower is falling.
And he still does. Well then. Fnatic is just getting ripped apart here, Trent. Absolutely nothing going their way.
Yeah, and now even MP being chased down.
He does have Song TP, but they might have enough stuns, silences across Manta. A lot of them. He's dead.
Yeah, he's got no way to survive through the silence. Try and get off his song or anything. And now, so now this town gets subcharge time on there.
Yes. That's a very important nuance change. And, well, hello, Ice.
It makes it a lot worse for situations exactly like that. Like, it just did like 200 and some damage less than it usually did. Obviously, it's not going to matter. But
Doom been deployed, and that's going to be an Abed heading back to the well. Seems Coddle's going to be able to make it out.
It's an Abed.
He's got a double damage on, even around the shrine. Could potentially go for a fight. Maybe looking at some D wards. Static Storm, Kinetic Field. They have caught the Doom. This is the entire squad of Fnatic. And Tomato actually goes back in to drop a stun. He does have some teammates nearby. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Team player, Tomato buys a gem for the squad, helping out his supports. Oh, that's Naga. They got him.
Just like that, it's a dead Naga Siren. Great catch from Tomato, and his team was nearby, just kind of like, what are we supposed to do?
Oh, and look at this top. Ice got caught doing the rat. Pepita just walks over and dooms him. Oh, misclick there, it looked like.
Juked in the trees. I don't know, is he gonna... The slow from the boar is actually really obnoxious here, but the phase boots... Really close. Ice should be able to live. Maybe. No, he locks himself out. Oh, no. Pepita, though.
They got rid of the little thing above his head, didn't they?
Meanwhile, in the mid, Song of the Siren, Static Storm, Kinetic Field. They've got the setup for the Will-O-Wisp. Dire taking some casualties. Both supports down. Instant buybacks, but their cores much too tanky. The Beastmaster gets turned on. That's going to be a dieback for him. Ursa still in the front lines. BKB on cooldown now, but feeling strong. Tomato just charging in. Stun onto DJ. That's going to be a dead Coddle. No Kinetic Field to save him. Infamous flexing their muscles right now past the tier 4s.
Tomato starts a TP mid, but I think it just got canceled, perhaps? I'm not even sure. Yeah, he got glimpsed in place, so he is stuck back in the base. He doesn't really care. Oh, Moose does go down on this chase.
Up. MP, this chase is still going on, by the way. Pepita, though, with the fiery sword, will have too much. Now back the enemy way. Abed dueling against Tomato. Fortune's End making things a little bit easier. Buyback used by the Coddle. Creeps now in the base, so they are whomping away at these barracks. Double siege in the back. This will be at least a melee. Blinding Light, very annoying, but not going to be enough to delay the inevitable. No outer towers remaining with Beastmaster in the grave for 30. I think they're going to keep on keeping on. And yes, indeed.
Yeah, they just got way too far ahead of this Alchemist, and then after that, the Ursa 2 Mason obviously playing a fantastic game. This Ursa was first phase. And he is 10-0 and 3. Thinking he might not have been addressed.
Yeah, he had a pretty good time. That Naga Coddle lane was not nearly as deadly as we thought it would be on paper. Tomato also having a pretty standout.
Never found that many kills. They didn't block off a lot of the camps, and then once they just kind of left, Alk just kind of rotated back in and was like, okay, cool, thank you. And then a couple bad fights up top for Fnatic, and suddenly the game just got very stale. And it
Two great plays happening here. Infamous waiting for them to leave the base, but a scan completely reveals it. Ice charges up with confidence. We'll see if it's the right play, though. Tomato pressing forward. He's just too big. Naga able to grab a couple of bounties. Small pick-me-up for Fnatic. More than the leading two farmers on Fnatic combined.
3, I think. Almost 3. He's like 1k shy of 3.
You're right. Ice is a little bit less farm than I thought. So Heart of Taras does come out on the Naga, which means Naga will not have buyback, short only gold. This is basically the final hold going in on the Ursa. They might be able to ruin this flawless score, but oh wait, he's got an Aegis. And in the interim, he brings down Ice before the song even gets deployed. We'll see if they can do something here. Abed just doesn't have the damage. He's forced to back up. MP pretty far out of the base, trying to keep the fight away from his barracks, but the Alchemist focusing on objectives in this back line. Oracle taking a lot of damage. False Promise going to keep him alive. Doom used on Abed once again, secures the kill there, and that'll be enough for a GG. They tap out. Infamous take game number 1 in convincing fashion, 12-32. What a performance.
Yeah, 37. 4. That's only. I don't know. I bet it went 10-4 and 9. So I don't know. I think we're putting that game on 4F, maybe. He was 7-7. And... Oh, wait, never mind. They won. All right, we're good.
Well, Ice. Almost a first blood. Fleshrack barely makes it back behind the tower, but that'll be an early salve. Up top, Underlord, almost a first blood also. Are they going to commit for it under the tower? 30 HP. Orb of Venom, but he's going to use a salve also. How far are they going to go for this? DJ with boots first says, guys, I think I got it, and he does.
So his last win was actually against Infamous. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. How interesting.
Woos and jabs, trading blows. It's actually Woo in the back line, just getting off right click after right click, but Mason cleans it up.
It's for Infamous. It's obviously the Mason Dota. Kind of looks like a solo carry kind of a game. You know, your other two cores are Razor and an Underlord.
Look at this bottom lane, though. I mean, Mason's doing some serious work. He wants this ice kill. Moose is also going to rotate in. They drop down a sentry, but I don't know if it's going to make a difference. Mason just turns to finish him off, and now Jarabs is going to get left behind. So good for
problems here for Abed. And rotation-wise, the Tusk is a little bit of a concern, but he's dying currently.
Down bottom. Snowball will keep him alive, but not for long. Moose ends up going down. No impact. It's a free lane up here for the Lone Druid.
Yeah, he's playing that line like that too for the Shadow Shaman because he doesn't want him to get through and to cut and just grab the waves or anything like that, or even just like sit up there and kill the wave and TP out or something like that. So, and it looks like it's just going to be a little bit of a feed there from the Undying to get his mana back. Top lane, the Underlord is being hit again here.
Dire's
Oh, he might be dead.
structures are
Oh, he is blocked in. There's nowhere to go. He's got a quelling and a tango, but just dead.
And back down bottom. Looks like we will see some initiation. Snowball across onto the Shadow Shaman. Mason able to find that kill. Jabs gets a counter the other way. Both Pepita and Moo's dead. And I think Mason also about to fall. The Edict just barely expires in time. This level 4 Weaver will scurry away. Not the trade that I think I've ever seen in a lane like that. Meanwhile, bottom lane, ice, ice, ice initiated on. The ice shards too much. Won't be able to get out. Meanwhile, back up top. Dive onto Pepita. MP in pretty far. Rotation from the Razor, but
These are just absurd when you want to get these early game pushes going.
yeah, there was a Blink Yule's Shadow Fiend in the last game on the Grant Draskell stream yesterday, and it did not seem so good. Oracle gonna get blown up. Almost survived for a second there, but Wu falls victim to the rotation.
Pressure this Weaver a little. Like, he's not level 6 quite yet. I can triple raise him. He dies instantly. You can see Mason has to turn on the strike treads. He's like, oh shit. All right, he's toggling through a little bit here. Goes back to his Agi. He's playing, risking it for the biscuit here.
No glyph. Edict chewing through that tower, but Abed initiated on. Snowball, no way to interrupt. It's a great TP. Just barely makes it.
And up top, though, guess who's dead?
Pepita died solo to MP.
This bear is going to be a serious issue.
Well, down bottom, it's not over yet. Lesh in the tree line, thinking about a stun. Mason sidesteps it. Very nice. Now initiation onto Jabs. Will secure the kill there. Leshrac falls shortly after, with Tomato making...
If he wants it, he can just pop down those trees, get it all up in his face, and he drops the ward from the other side.
Here it is. This is the rotation we were talking about. MP just gets destroyed with the
Jabs.
snowball.
He got spotted by the creeps.
Hello, Jabs. Good to see
Finds
you.
out.
Don't worry, bud. We got a first-class ticket for you. It's going back home.
Yep, nice play there from MP. He's been really on in the micro in these lone druid games too, just like scouting out like that.
They have a ward
Protecting
though,
his units.
so they saw him run up into the tree line. They have a general idea of where he is, and they might still be able to find him. Not finding the roots.
Nothing.
Still going to come into this tower. 5k net worth lead. Infamous would really like to keep this alive, but they can't. They do, however, secure the deny. Nicely done by Pepita. Other side, Snowball does connect onto Jabs. A Walrus Punch helps sets up the kill. And he's down.
Let's go farm this wave.
Very close to the Guardians now in mid. TP in from Tusk. Kind of ready and waiting there, but moves with a Snowball. Gets a small reset. Walrus Punch. He survives. Might set it up for the Lash as Pepita comes in. Mason, ooh, he gets the ultimate. False Promise will keep him alive, but he needs some more heals. He will pop, finishes off Lesh first. Getting healed up, doesn't take much damage at all. Abed now on the run alongside Jabs. Pepita, he's trying to TP him ahead. Is it actually going to be the play, or should he cancel? He does not cancel it. They still continue to pursue onto Jabs, and on the other side, a good thought, but unfortunately not getting
TP in there. All those enemies around, he's able to kind of force a bad fight there. And what a shards!
He's going to charge forward. He's going to pay with his own life that time.
It's like, aha, I have blocked you, but yeah, not going to work out. More available for Leshrac, so all that physical damage being amplified. And almost more importantly, honestly, is going to be the experience.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It is the presence of the aura affecting buildings. Pepita maybe caught here, stunned up, feared. Damage would have been there, but Oracle with the save will use the False Promise. Now initiation onto Abed. He's the Aegis carrier, trying to channel the ulti. It won't happen. Mason now rejoining the party. Still does not have the MKB, but Aegis gone. Tier 2 still standing. Even Tombstone deployed. Pretty good for him.
Side stab. Like popped over there and hexed them so they couldn't chase Abed. That was really nice.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
Powered.
Invis rune, as well as a glimmer cape here.
Oh, he still got him. There's the Hex, Shackles. But it's the Oracle. Mason nearby with the bugs. Oracle could still maybe live here. No, not enough.
You know, upon reflection, I think I'll go with the static link.
Okay. That's true. Undying is one of those heroes that Razor is not upset with. Oh, you want to get in my face? All right, bud. Oh, Hex. Initiation from Fnatic, but Infamous is ready for this, and they want to go in. Moose does charge forward, but Shackle on top of the wards. A lot of damage coming out onto this Razor, but I don't know if they'll be able to finish him off. Oracle's there in time with the false promise, and Tomato lives. Did steal some damage from the bear, but the link gets broken reasonably early. Now, Dust used. Mason forced to pop the time lapse into a Hex. This could be the end of Mason. Weaver down, no buyback. Pepita, ultimate channeled. He'll make it back into the well, but you're not good for Infamous.
Nope. We saw Abed skilled up in the middle of that fight. Give me the talent and say goodbye to your buildings. Nice voice staff.
Broken almost immediately. Fnatic playing around it very well.
And that was purchased by Abed too. Like really good thinking there in terms of his itemization on the core.
Barracks still being held. Fnatic struggling to commit a lot up to the high ground, and the bear might actually get left behind. Trying to heal it up. I don't know how far out they want to chase. Oracle will root it, so maybe that'll be enough to secure the kill. They want heroes. They're going to let the bear go, it seems. Instead, they'll try to grab jab. Snowball. It's there in time. And they will end up getting a kill. And they do defend their high ground despite losing that tier 3.
Like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to get this game. I just want it to be enough. But they're just going to drop the wards. They come down. The bear as well. No glyph. And this just might be a lane of barracks. I don't know how much they can do here. Weaver caught, and they have to snowball and false promise him just to... There's the Aghanims on the Shadow Shaman, though. Very spread out. Both sides struggling to find a good initiation. Malice comes down. Good at delaying the inevitable here, but he'll get hexed. Roster wards come, and there are the shackles. That Underlord lives, compliments of the Oracle, but for how long? Pepita in big trouble. He's going to pop, and I think it'll be the end of him. It shall. No buyback. Tower under siege. No glyph. Up in 5. They just don't have the damage to deal with this. No, they have their hard carry Weaver is just not cutting it. Yeah, it's like Weaver just does damage so slowly, like long drawn out fights, but they have Greaves and Undying. And this is why you need that BKB. He's able to live this time thanks to the snowball, but it's so much damage. The fear's used, Tusk goes down, the Weaver won't live, and this could be the beginning of the end, and there it is. GG called by Pepita. We're going to a game 3. That did not look like game 1. This looked more like the Fnatic that we were kind of anticipating coming to the series, but Infamous, of course, Moose is on the hunt here. Oh, the Prowler! Run! That guy's scary. Oh, he's going for the second stroke here. The creep wave, the angle, the Eidolon. Oh, he's dead! And the immediate tip. Moose is on it. Eidolon, dude, no! It's like, what can you do, right? I mean, the wave's coming through. He has to go grab it. He does have to keep ferrying out these salves. So yeah, it does come at a cost. But Tomato's just like salving up. He's just heading over to the neutral, so he's farming that at the same time. Easy life. Woo. This could be another kill, and it is. Ties it up 1-1. Jabs will get credit for that one. Look at you. I mean, is this one of those things that Magnus can kind of only do this because it's a TA? That's definitely one of the things. It's also because of the supports, because it's a support Leshrac and a support Enigma. Like, these heroes just can't rotate. Like XD, X. Oh, Tomato's here. Way in deep. I don't know, Jabs. This is a little spooky. You're all alone. He doesn't have Shockwave leveled up, though. I don't know. Tomato skewers him over. One more. 5 HP, and he gets it. He missed the splitter. Oh, what a day of Dota. Look at this guy. Dota just died. Been here quite a bit, with the Grimstroke doing most of the play down bottom. Have a go on to Pepita. Jabs might go down first. Good movement around the tree line. Almost gets blocked by ice, but still falls. Looking for that long cast point. Pepita now on the run, trying to grab one more creep before he falls. Nice, Might be able to buy out and grab another item here. Has just enough for the crown. Eating his way through the trees. Has the quelling blade. Space TP created. On cooldown for 12. Courier might be the scouting tool.
I think he's
Papita.
still donezo, though. Les should find him here. Can he hit the split earth? It might be enough with just the edict. Papita doing what he can. He's pretty fast.
No, he's getting away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No.
Papita. Over, but PA is still lowest of the cores. Actually behind even the position 4 of Fnatic. There's just nowhere for him to farm. Jab initiated on, brought down by Papita. Finally a split from Ice. They're going to press forward onto Wu, but an RP does connect. Skewer back. Do they actually have the damage to clean up any of these kills? Tomato now getting turned on, getting very low. MP pops the rage, presses forward, but false promise keeps him alive. Some decent damage from the infest. Now Papita getting low. Into the trees, he'll survive, but Infamous, I think, are running out of gas. Mason, low HP himself, pops some stick charges, goes in onto Abed, and they can't finish him. He's still alive, he'll finally fall. But what was the cost? They had to bring down Tomato, and Mason's going to get left behind. A black hole deployed to make it an easy kill. And after all that, it ends a 1 for 2. Maybe a gold gain for Infamous over.
Down here, he scouts the fact that there's 2 heroes just in their zone, but right on top of the shrine. The shrine isn't ready, but it still feels like a good place to force the fight.
Scary timing here. Desolator just picked up by TA. So Abed is a huge damage spike. Ice pops the ultimate and will isolate the Ursa, and maybe that'll be the target they want to turn on. Moose trying to rotate over, but stunned up by the boulder. The Prowler also helping things out a little bit. Papita just gets evaporated. Moose follows suit. There will be 2 down. Now Wu on the run. Infamous just getting picked apart. A triple kill for Abed. The Deso reveal could not have gone any better as they now might still be able to grab him here, but he's rotating away. Mason jumps in. There's the silence, and that's the kill. It all works out in the end.
Yeah, at least
it is nearly that 1K net worth lead per minute. 15 at 19 minutes is devastating. Papita, no blink dagger. Split now from the Brewmasters. They jump in. Wu just gets 2-shot. There is no more Oracle for 20 seconds. And now Ursa isolated outside of the base, right into a split earth.
wow, the timing.
Gets off that ultimate, kills one of the pandas, but just for posterity.
Catches the Grim now, too.
Ice absolutely on fire this game. Sets it up for Abed. A hat trick now for the TA. Tier 3 under siege.
Out of the high ground, just some damage on the tier 3s. That is time burnt off the Aegis in terms of having to wait for this Brewmaster to come back. So the Oracle just gets exploded. Not expecting Abed to still be around there, especially with the way Tomato had just went up to that high ground. So a little disappointing there, I'm sure, for the Oracle, but what can you do?
That timing and just trying to wait this one out.
They're basically hoping they step too far forward and they commit the RP and then go for the split.
Oh, nice try from Tomato. Almost skewers him in. Now Mason jumps in and they destroy jabs.
He did die with the Edict running on the high ground. Look, they're trying to group up to split the damage. He's so reliant on Tomato getting a massive RP here.
Jump in from Ice. Does commit the split. Stuns up the Ursa, and they're just going to open up to try to finish the barracks. Nice use of the glyph, keeps it alive a little bit longer, but this mid lane destined to fall. Radiant still have all these big cooldowns available, but the mid lane is not going to be defended. They will leave their range standing, but Siege Creep's doing some extra damage. We'll bring it down low. DJ, black hole on 3. It's a great setup, and the damage is there as Ice jumps in. 3 down, or 2 down on the side of Infamous. Mason is the one to get the false promise, but it is not going to save him. 3 down just like that, and Fnatic have finally breached the high ground. Backdoor protection's there, but it doesn't matter. GG's fault, no buybacks available, and they're finally able to do it.
Very methodical here from Fnatic. No overextensions. They had like one close-looking fight this tier 2 top.